Denver Broncos, taking on Patrick Mahomes and the Kansas City Chiefs.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL has us at the foot of the Rockies, just west of downtown Denver at Empower Field at Mile High. Just a short time ago, sounds loud enough to reverberate across the Rockies. They're ready for football in Denver as the Broncos get set to do battle with the Kansas City Chiefs. Getting toward the halfway point of the NFL season, Week 7 is underway on EA Sports. That's fielded on the back line of the end zone. And they will elect to not bring this one out as our first drive will begin at the 25. Now a first carry for Melvin Gordon. And he's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32. Ball carrier. Well, you often say that sort of opens the playbook now, second and short. What do you think, early shot here?
I like where you're going. Obviously, we've been together for a while because you know me. I want to take that shot.
And he's taken down. A Chiefs sack.
Sack by Chris Jones. A 7-yard ball.
Great job defensively. I think he was trying to go through his progressions, find someone to get rid of the football. Before he knew it, he was on his back.
So that just brings us right back to what you said in the beginning. A great job defensively. Nowhere to go with the football. That led to the sack.
So 3rd and long now for Locke and the Broncos following the sack. This is the tight end Fant. And he's able to get this one up to his 30 before he's out of bounds. 5 yards, and that means they come up short as they're going to have to punt here on the opening drive. And last week in the loss, 5 punts as he gets this one away. That'll be a 41-yard punt, 4 yards there on the return. And the offense will take over with a new set of downs. Mahomes will lead the Chiefs up 1st and 10, just shy of the 30. A first carry for the former Nittany Lion. This is Saquon Barkley. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Give him 13 yards on the opening play of the drive and also give him a first down.
Well, there's plenty of real estate for him to maneuver on that run, and let's face it, it shouldn't be a surprise. He's one of the better backs in the league. Had to come into this game with the idea, slow him down, otherwise it's going to be a long afternoon.
That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on first down.
He's brought down back at the 40-yard line.
Now on 2nd and 13, Mahomes. Well, Mahomes can't get away, and down he goes. Jarrell Casey with a little how do you do as he gets in there for the sack. After the sack, things get a little tougher here. 3rd and long for Mahomes and the Chiefs. Working from the gun, Mahomes. That one caught by Tyreek Hill. And he's going to be out of bounds right at midfield. He'll get 17 back there, but it'll still lead to a 4th down. 17. Those are the kinds of plays right there that show you why he's the number 3 man in the NFL in terms of receiving yards.
Also tells you there's a full combination of what he's got going in his game. You name it, from route running to catching the football. That's why he's able to produce those types of numbers.
Mahomes going to go on 4th down. He is going to find Hill here.
Mahomes.
And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down.
Well, peel back the curtain, partner. We've got a pretty good look into how they plan to play this game. Aggressive seems to be the word. Going for it on 4th down in that situation.
Yeah, opening drive. Now, we know this coaching staff, they have traits of aggression in their history, but what a start to this game. They're going for it.
Yeah, a lot of people might say reckless, but they got it. 1 for 1 on 4th down here early in the game.
Mahomes again here on 2nd and 10. That is caught inside the 5. And they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3.
Goal at the 3-yard line.
1st and goal from the 3. Mahomes to throw once more. And that is caught. Caught the back judge right there to say incomplete. Mecole Hardman, the intended target. But it'll be second and goal. They'll go again from the 3 here on second and goal. Again, they'll throw with Mahomes. And he's got Hardman in the end zone. Touchdown, Kansas City. Mecole Hardman, his first touchdown on the year. And the Chiefs are going to take a first-quarter lead. Well, you've got to like that start on both sides of the football. You force the 3 and out, and then you score on your first drive.
Well, I know someone who doesn't like that start.
Well, yeah, the other side.
Yeah, they don't like that at all, right? This is not the way it's supposed to be. But what you just described, that's team football. All right, when you get a 3 and out, you're supposed to take advantage of it on the offensive side of the ball. You said, thank you very much for getting us the rock. Let's put it in the end zone, and they did exactly that.
And this one will not be handled. It's into the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 25-yard.
So now the second drive offensively coming up for the Denver Broncos. And the first drive, 3 and out. Second possession, see if they can get a little momentum.
And oftentimes that first drive is just a feeling out process. You have some plays that you've got called and you want to see how the defense reacts. And it may not go terrific on the first one. Now they're ready to go. They've kind of got a look at them, got a sense. Let's see if they open things up a little bit.
See if they open things up. Let's see what the defense does here, too, after a good stop. On the delayed handoff, this is Gordon. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 12 yards there and a first down.
In the offseason, Melvin Gordon made the move over from the Los Angeles Chargers to the Denver Broncos. He stayed in the AFC West, and now he has a mission to get back to being mentioned as one of the top backs in the league. With a young quarterback, Drew Lock, there, expect him to catch a ton of passes out of the backfield and use his ability in open space to make people miss.
Give him 3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7.
Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 46-yard line.
On 2nd down, they'll run with Gordon. And no room to maneuver there. Give him a yard up to the 47.
The tackle made at the 47-yard line. A gain of a yard. Brings up 3rd and 7.
6-0 our score after 1.
With the score, Chiefs 6, Broncos nothing.
Throwing his Lock on 3rd down. Got Gordon open, completes him. And they'll work this down to the 40-yard line. Tackled there. That one good for 13 and a Denver first down.
That's a play that will likely be forgotten when you talk about big moments in this game. But plays like this are critical to keep drives going. And if points result, we'll call this play significant.
So now 1st and 10 in Chiefs territory, right at the 40. Fakes the give to Gordon. Now here's Lock to throw. And incomplete. Crisis averted. Almost picked. Instead, 2nd down.
Incomplete.
They've given up a few first downs on this drive, but getting the incompletion there, that should give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
Back to the air on 2nd down. It's Lock. He's got his big tight end, Fant. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. 27 yards there, a first down. From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10. Into the red zone, it's Lock. This will be caught at about the 6. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6. 7 yards, the pickup there.
2nd and 3.
From the 6 now on 2nd and 3. Now they run from the gun with Gordon. And they see right through that defensively as he'll be hit and taken down in the backfield. It'll be a loss of a couple on the play, so now 3rd down coming up. They'll break the huddle and come up on the 9th play of this drive, needing 5 yards on 3rd down. This is caught. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Denver score. Jake Butt, his first touchdown on the year. And the Broncos are an extra point away from taking the lead.
As a general rule, quarterbacks don't want to lock in on a receiver before the ball is snapped. Based on the matchup he thought he was going to get, it was favorable for his tight end. He locked in on him early and found him for a touchdown.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. Fields it in the middle of the end zone. And ultimately, he stopped right where he would have been if he had simply gone down to a knee at the 25.
5-yard line.
Tyreek Hill making his way back out towards the huddle.
It's really been a blistering start to the season for him so far. He's on pace to blow past 1,000 yards. The good receivers, it's interesting, though. You put extra coverage on them, they probably view that as a challenge. All right, I'm going to go after this. You put one guy on them, then they feel disrespected, and they want it to. So how do you cover it?
You're exactly right. That's an insult, right? Especially the year that he's having. But I just have to go ahead and I'm not going to insult him. I'm going to respect him. I'm sending as many people as possible. But one of the reasons he's having this type of a start is despite that type of coverage, he finds a way to what we call uncover late. Ball's thrown, even though there's coverage there, he's the one who can go up and come down with it, finds a way to get to the football.
And the offensive line has given them time in the pocket to have that uncovering late. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. The Chiefs' leading rusher in their Super Bowl run. Here's Damian Williams. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
That was a pretty good job defensively to hold him to a 2-yard run, but I've got to think this offensive line, they're asking their quarterback for a different type of a run, one that they rely on, one they have confidence in, one they feel like they can block.
And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. 15 yards on the play, 1st down.
And the 1st down.
How about a guy proving his worth in different ways? Had a big play in the run game to play before. This time, they go right back to him in the passing game, and he comes through with yet another big play. That's why you work out so hard in the offseason, so you can stay on the field and accumulate big plays.
Well, he challenged the play. It did not pay off.
And that means he lost a timeout in that challenge.
And he'll be brought down by the Broncos. It's a sack.
A loss of 11 yards. It's 2nd down.
And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. Well, they're in some hot water now. After that sack, it's 2nd and 21. Coming up at halftime, I'll go from one personality, that's you, Charles Davis, to another one in Orlando, the coach. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL. And the pressure gets to him again. It's Christian Covington who notches the sack there. They'll get to the line here, but remember, it's also 3rd down. And that will be incomplete.
Mahomes pass. Intended for Tyreek.
You've always been very good about checking my math. Am I correct? That's the first time that it's been incomplete when they've thrown it to him?
Yes, he had caught every other ball coming his way.
So they feel like they've got something really good going there, and they're going to continue to go there until the defense makes an adjustment and takes it away.
Well, they finally made an adjustment there. We'll see if they can build on that stop. Clock now on 1st down. Left side here, that's the tight end Fant. Give him 10 yards on the pickup, and it'll be 2nd and very short.
10 yards.
A good position to be in here, 2nd and inches.
At the 34-yard.
Here's Locke to throw. Sets up the screen to Gordon. Unable to corral him, he fights through. He'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. It's a pickup of 17 and a 1st down. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down.
8-yard line.
From the gun, it's Locke. Man open, he's got it complete to Cortland Sutton. And he gets it inside the 35 and just shy of the 30. Now the Broncos going to use the second of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in half number one. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Again, they'll throw with Locke. Able to get this to Gordon. And he's going to get this down near the 20-yard line. 10 more there and another first down.
But one of the ways the quarterbacks keep all the receivers alive in a play, never lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field. And here he finds the open guy for a nice pickup.
Gets it to Gordon. And he'll take it down here just shy of the 15 at the 16-yard line. Now the Broncos will use their third and final timeout as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in half number one. 2nd and 5. Now Locke again. To the end zone, but it's incomplete. That time he was looking for Jerry Jeudy, and it's 3rd down. They come up now 3rd and 5 following the incomplete pass. The Kansas City defense tough to throw on there, and now it's 4th down. So they won't get a touchdown, but here's a chance to at least get 3 to end the first half. From the right hash, this from 33. And McManus able to put it through, and they bump the lead up to 4 now at 10-6. So a capper there to a pretty good first half.
And I love the way that they put a chokehold on the clock and pretty much drained everything before they put the field goal on the board as they headed into the half.
At the 2-yard line, the Chiefs take over 1st and 10 at their own 2-yard line.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. Likely time for just one final play, and then it'll be off to the locker room to talk about how they can erase this deficit.
Yeah, and I think a lot of people look at it and go, well, maybe you take a shot here. Maybe you get some momentum going into the half. What's the flip side of that? You do something crazy, quarterback gets hit, ball comes free, and now you're down an even bigger margin. Go ahead and take this one, go to the locker room, start over.
So we've reached halftime here in a 4-point game. Broncos with a lead, and they will be receiving this kickoff here as quarter 3 is underway. And he will be brought out here inside the 20. Good coverage as he's dropped at the 17. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. Second half begins with a run from Barkley. And he's taken down, but not before he gets this across the 25-yard line. 10 yards there to start the drive, and just enough by about the length of the football for a first down.
First down, Chiefs.
They stay on the ground this time. It's Williams. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. That one good for 12 yards into Kansas City first.
Damian Williams was dinged up a little bit in 2019, and Kansas City brought in LaShawn McCoy to supplement him. But when healthy, Damian Williams is a terrific back. Excellent speed, low center of gravity to make people miss. And how about the longest run in the league in 2019? 91 yards against the Vikings in Week 9. Many thought he was going to get caught, but he used the scoreboard in the stadium to make sure that no one was behind him as he carried it all the way to the end zone.
And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 37-yard line. They'll wind up losing 4 yards on the play. And that'll make it 3rd and 13. Now here's Mahomes. And this one caught by Travis Kelce. And they're going to mark him down short, maybe by about a yard, if that.
On 3rd down, you'll give them that. You just want to make sure that you play the first down line. And they were able to get him down and force the punt.
And how about this one now? In their own territory, a gutsy call. They're going to go for this on 4th and a yard. They run. It's Williams. And he will have the first down as he's brought down up near midfield. A big roll of the dice on 4th and 1, but it pays off. They convert. They stick to the ground game on 1st down. It's Williams. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 45-yard line.
This defense is just flat getting after it. They have not given up much of anything in the run game. Case in point right there.
Throwing on 2nd and 14. Mahomes. It's Kelsey on the ground. And this is going to be another first down as they'll make the tackle at the Broncos 39. 16 yards, a first down. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Play action. Now it's Mahomes. Going deep downfield for Ross. And nearly picked off there. And it would have been a great time for their first pick. Instead, it's 2nd down. 2nd and 10 now. 3rd quarter action in Denver. They go back to the ground now with Barkley. And he'll be brought down, losing yardage back at the 40. It'll go as a loss of a yard, so now they deal with 3rd and 11.
A loss of a yard on the
throwing is Mahomes on 3rd. They complete it to Hill. And he takes this into the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown. Tyreek Hill, his 6th touchdown of the season. And the Chiefs are going to jump back in front. Great corner route there. Not only able to catch it, turn it upfield, and get into the end zone.
It usually involves a little bit of an extra move, doesn't it? You've got to get them thinking that you're moving to the middle of the field and you're breaking away to that corner. Boy, that was well executed.
Harrison Butker to kick off for Kansas City.
Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss. KJ Hamler returning it. And out a little across the 25 to the 27.
The Broncos take over 1st and 10 at their own 20.
So now a look at the Broncos as they head back out there for their first possession of the 2nd half. They trail offense, first time to touch the ball in quarter 3, and we'll see what they can do.
And I can't wait to see what they have planned, because some teams script to start a half. Other teams just go, okay, these are the sequence of plays we want to run. These things worked well for us. And sometimes they throw in that big chunk play right away.
Shocker.
Try and get after them early and try and create a big play to give themselves some momentum.
See what they have up their sleeve. And to the 36-yard line, taken down there after getting 8 yards.
Getting had a ton of success here so far, but you get the feeling that he might be on the verge of popping one.
Yeah, even on that one, there was a little bit of a hole, but it closed there quickly at the end. Lock to throw on 3rd and 1. It's caught. Jones. And he's going to have a first down as he's brought down at the 44-yard line. First time they've looked his way in this game. He comes through picking up the first.
At the 44-yard line.
Now Gordon on 1st down. And he'll be taken down across the 50 at the 45 in enemy territory. We have played 3 quarters. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Welcome back now to Denver. It's been a good one so far. Just a 2-point game here as we get set for quarter number 4. Here's a throw that's taken in out of the backfield. Call it a pickup of 7, and it'll make it 2nd down. One thing I think that's safe to say defensively, the tackling's been really good.
And because of that, it's been very, very hard for them to move the ball because you're not getting the benefits of run after catch. They're tackling them almost on the spot. That means they have to run extra plays, harder to move it.
And he'll take this close to a first down at the Chiefs' 29. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down. I tell you, they didn't give it to him much for the first 3 quarters, but when they have, he's been efficient. Maybe they ride him more here down the stretch.
Man, not sure it was actually in the game plan for him to have as few carries as he has, but it might play out really well for them now. As you noted, if they want to ride him down the stretch, he should have fresh legs.
And he'll be brought down at the 21, just shy of the 20 in the red zone.
A 7-yard pick.
Able to get 7 on that first down pass play. 2nd and 3.
21-yard line.
Now he's going to swing this one out to his running back. No yardage to speak of whatsoever. Leads to a 3rd down. The Broncos on 3rd down. They've converted 3 out of 5 thus far. Here it's 3rd and 3. Throwing now is Locke. Rush coming, and he's taken down. Raekwon McMillan Coming in to drop him for a loss of 8, and it also brings up 4th. Man, he got in there so quickly, Charles. What could the offense have done to adjust and account for that?
But what you're hoping is that you figure it out and you see and get a clue that maybe there's going to be some pressure coming at you, and you change the blocking schemes. Maybe you go to max protection. The biggest one is maybe you bring your running back in to try and keep you clean. But in that case, that didn't happen. 0 accountability, and a sack resulted.
So in the end, they had the ball for 10 plays, but the drive gets them 3, not 6.
Is it okay if I give credit to both sides on this one?
Absolutely.
All right, let's start defensively. They hung in there. 10-play drive, but they stiffened when they got close to the goal line, made them kick a field goal. For the offense, 10-play drive. They might be a little disappointed they got a field goal, but they moved the ball down the field with dispatch and came away with points.
They'll start out on the ground. It's Saquon Barkley, and he'll go down at the 26 following a gain of 6. Now it looks like we've got a Bronco that's banged up on the play. We'll step aside and get a report when we come back to Denver. 4 yards remain for 2nd down. Mahomes now to throw. They'll set up the screen to Barkley. And he's out of bounds, able to take this one up to the 35. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a 1st down.
9 yards.
We saw a number of good games earlier today. This one might top all of those. It's been a dandy as we come up on 1st and 10. Barkley with a carry on 1st down, and he'll get about 4. So 2nd and 6 forthcoming.
Well, on every play call, you realize it's not going to go for a touchdown. So a lot of your calls are setting things up for maybe later in the game, trying to establish the inside run with toughness now, hopefully get to the perimeter later. And let's face it, you could do worse than a 4-yard run on 1st down.
From the 39, Mahomes, a quick slant to Hill. There he goes left side. And all the way in for a Kansas City touchdown.
Number 10,
Tyreek Hill with his 2nd touchdown of the game, number 7 on the year. And the Chiefs are once again going to retake the lead. That is a dangerous combination right there as we are learning quickly. Mahomes to Hill.
And think about the number of ways that they are dangerous, because Hill can run past anyone, so he can throw it all the way downfield to him. But also on the shorter catches, as we saw here, catch it underneath, catch it in front of someone, he makes a move or uses his speed, and he's still gone. Either way, he can go the distance.
And either way, good luck.
They're on 25.
We see Drew Lock in the offense coming back on. A field goal does him no good. They need a touchdown.
And right now, in his mind, in his memory bank, he's drawing on times that he's done this before. Not necessarily in the NFL. College, high school, pee-wee ball, wherever. Anything positive that he remembers about taking a team downfield with a chance to win, he's going to draw on that for this drive.
I'm sure that these guys live for these moments. Here we go.
9-yard line.
Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Lock. That's complete. It's Gordon. Now they're staring at a 3rd and 8. That last play backwards a yard. The Broncos on 3rd down. They've hit it 50%, 3 of 6 to this point. This is 3rd and 8. Shotgun snap to Lock. Open man. He completes it to Judy. And a good job defensively. They stop him short of the 1st at the 32.
A 4-yard gain.
And down by 5. They've got to go for it here on 4th down. 4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes. And we've got a 1-score game. So it's Bronco football as we get you reset here. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. He's got a man. It's Sutton. That's complete. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. They keep the game alive, at least for the moment, as it's a 1st down. And he's going to have the hook up to Sutton. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40.
4 yards.
Locke looks to throw it again. They're making steady progress, but I see your face. You're worried about that clock.
I'm worried about the clock, and at some point, you have to have a splash play in there as well.
Another big gainer that time. This one goes for 19 yards. That's what they need right now. Get the first down, get out of bounds, stop the clock.
Just playing smart football, understanding the situation, making the plays necessary, and making sure that clock stops at every opportunity.
Into the red zone, it's Locke. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's second down.
And that's one of those plays where it's hard to keep two eyes on the football when you know the contact's coming, let alone getting two hands around it, hugging it to your body, and absorbing the hit. Even for those big tight ends, who you would think can absorb that contact.
He'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead. Throwing his Lock on 3rd down. Got Gordon open, completes it. And he'll get it here to the 10-yard line. It'll be a gain of 6, and that's going to bring up a 4th down.
On the play. It's now.
And, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Picked off by Bashaud Breeland. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. So after the INT, here's Mahomes. And going deep for Hill. He's got a man, complete. And he's across for the touchdown. And in the final minute, that should just about seal it.
Kansas City.
One play, 80 yards. Pretty easy drive to recap.
It certainly is, but not so easy to execute. Starting on your own 20, you want something to kickstart your drive and get it off to a nice start. They went for the whole thing and got it. That's a great way to send a message to the opposing team.
Butker on for the PAT. So he missed his first 2, but this time it's good, and that'll extend the lead. Those are the ones the offensive coordinators dream about. One-play drives from that distance. What an effort. It results in the touchdown. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away.
The Broncos take over 1st and 10 at their own 20.
Now Drew Lock and the Broncos down by 12, 30 seconds to go. And they're in danger of a 3rd straight loss as they come up on 1st and 10. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. Throw to the right here to Gordon. And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there. Now the Broncos are going to call the first of their timeouts as the clock stops with 23 seconds to go in the game. To throw again on 2nd down. Lock. And the Chiefs are going to get him. Now the Broncos going to use the second of their timeouts as the clock will stop with an even 20 seconds left to go. So 3rd and long now for Lock and the Broncos following the sack. Now a shot taken on 3rd down, but it's going to wind up incomplete.
There is something to a game plan with trying to keep a defense honest. With a guy with that type of speed, you do so. Send him deep, try and throw some air under it, and hope you connect downfield. On that play, they were unsuccessful.
He's got his big tight end, Fan. But they're going to wrap him up as he'll go down well short of a first. They had to go for it with such little time remaining, and the Chiefs will have the football back in excellent field position. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Interesting, Mahomes wants to throw it. That's going to be caught. And he'll be out of bounds. That one nearly 30 yards, 29 officially.
Goal, Kansas City.
And they've got 3 tight ends here on 1st and goal to add some extra mass. They'll try and run. This is Williams. And a timeout comes in. The whistles blow with 3 seconds remaining. Second and 2. Mahomes going to throw. And this will be caught. Well, forget taking the knee. Some late gamesmanship here as they throw for a late touchdown. So this one in the win column for Kansas City. And they were buoyed, Charles, by a big second half to put this one on ice.
And I know a lot of people watching this one were thinking to themselves, I bet halftime was really interesting. Probably took the paint off the walls with some of the words that were said. But I get the sense it was much more of the adjustments they made. They came in with a game plan that we saw that didn't work in the first half. They made the adjustments necessary, went away from that, and then they got it together, got a spark, and then took off. It's really nice to watch in the second half.
So for the Chiefs, they move back over 500 now at 4-3. And they will head home next week to take on the New York Jets. Meanwhile, for Denver, they dipped to 2-5 now with the loss. And they'll get an extra week to think about it as the midseason